gets underway.
Basically, your family man.
So now I'm out here shooting shots. Guy don't give it to
And he'll just chip it in. This drive will start at 25. Ole Miss offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They'll run play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete on the comeback. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think
he unleashes a long one. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lacey. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. A quick pass to the left. Shakes off the defender. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Now the play fake. Now improvising. He's going to take off. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. Looking to pass, it's Simmons. Catch in the middle, it's Wallace. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Got it in the middle, it's Haas. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
Quarterbacks have...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. The play action fake. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own 1. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Volunteers send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels want to move quickly. Caught in the backfield, it's dribbling. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Simmons. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. From the gun, running back gets the give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Vols can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He leaves it with his back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Time to take a shot. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Setting up the screen. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Vols are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the tight end. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. Wide out trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to get it in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown ball.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Heaves it on the run. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Leaves it with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Rebels are threatening on first and goal. Trying to barge their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big snap.
Quick strike complete. And that one did not work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With these last two plays, they've just taken this drive and thrown it right into the fire. Can they snatch it out on third and goal? Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards of field position. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to burn this defensive back, and they can't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so...
Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
That's caught. It's Watkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. To the air, it's Simmons. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Rebels line up to punt it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll start this drive going to the air. He lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man on the right. It's a running room. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the 1st half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. Looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with this quarterback.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. A first down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the D denied them on second and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he's going to score. On the ground, it's Diggs. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
I don't love the...
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now